Hello and welcome back to Fichthal. Yes, it's a lovely day on the farm still. Continuing on from last time out, it is 1:45 in the afternoon, thereabouts, 1:43. I've ordered some parts from the shop for my trailer here. Basically, it's going to allow us to be able to put some timber frames onto the back of this trailer. Now, they cost $960. They have arrived. I'm going to fit them in. I'm going to fit them onto the trailer, and then I'm going to send the invoice. Well, I've been sent the invoice. I'm going to send the money for the invoice to the shop, just electronically. Because today we're going to do some timber work, like I was saying last time out, clear out some of the shrub, and we're going to try and make some money off it so we can purchase a new tractor, because the shop has told me that there's a John Deere in stock that we can actually buy. What are you doing here, Ham? I'm trying to reverse badly. Yeah, just reverse badly a little bit better over that way. I'm just trying to give myself a little bit of room here. Doing a very bad job of it. Okay, there we go. That's it. Drop the trailer there. All right, so there it is. I've set the money back for the invoice, 960 of our pounds just there. And these are the two timber frames we've got on the trailer here, which is actually going to help us stack logs, because I'm infamous for being horrible at doing log work. But nevertheless, we've got to do it today because I really need to upgrade this massive. Well, not that I need to upgrade it. We're going to be keeping this on the farm because it's such a beautiful, good, and lovely tractor. We're going to be keeping this. But the John Deere we're going to be getting is a really good price. It's about 15.5, 15.9, I think, for the actual John Deere itself. But it does about around 100 horsepower. So it's pretty much doubling the horsepower we've got now. Now, if we have a look at our little calendar here, we have to get up to our field that we harvested last time out, and we have to plant some wheat into it. Now, we've got this month and next month. Unfortunately, this month is going to be taken up with doing the timber work to buy the tractor, because I'm not going to be, look, and I know it's a smaller field than this one, but the field we have out here, I'm going to jump up on here. The field we have out here, it just took so long with the poor little Massey trying to pull the cedar. So we're going to work on this today, and if nothing else, there is contract work. I have been hitting people up around town to get some contract work done, and we can go ahead and do that. But for the starters, we're going to see how much money we can make off some trees. This is working in our favor because, like I said, we need to get some trees cleared out of the way down here, purely because I want to make some more room and potentially expand the field just a little bit. You know, just a little bit of extra field expansion might help us just generate a little bit more grass and a little bit more money from it. Regardless, I've got to cut them into sizes that I can sort of manage as well. We're going to be working just in here to start with. I'll probably start actually out in the clearing here. Might be a little bit better if we actually just pull here, because I can clear some of them back and I can work my way in, all by hand, mind you. So we're just going to go here. I'm going to clear some of the shrubbery out too. So let's get out now. Actually, you can turn that off. The beauty thing about this is I can stack it. So I've got my chainsaw here. Can I actually clear this tree out? Yes. I'm going to clear a lot of this shrubbery out, because we are going to need to cut it down. I do, like I said before, I do want to keep some trees. Other trees will be going. Okay, like that's going. And I'm going to clear the stumps out while I go too, because I don't want to be having to deal with stumps later on as well. Alright, that's being a bit weird. Luckily, this tree is not very big. So trees like this are obviously not going to yield us much money. Like I said, I've contacted the timber store up the road, and they're happy to take some of my spruce trees and whatever else I might have. There's big competition in town at the moment between timber stores. There's another. Actually, I'm going to take this big bad boy. There's another timber store at the other end of town, and they seem to be doing really well. And that was very close to landing on my my Massey. And so this guy up the road here, he's screaming for wood from local people, and so I'm willing to oblige and help along with that, because it's making us money, and it's in turn going to help our local companies in town, you know. Right, so I'm going to crack on with this. So I got one nice big one there, and already you can see how much that's opened up. We probably don't need to take too many more out of here, to be honest. I don't know if I can get rid of that. That is in the way though. I can't get that. That's it says it's maple, 5.9 meters, but I can't exactly get it. I'm hoping that it's not going to affect us going forward when we need to actually get stuff done. I'm going to take this tree out. Yeah, so look, the point is today, by the end of today, we will want to have paid for that John Deere. So the shop, just to let you know, the shop have literally told me they're only holding on to the tractor for me for 1 month. That means by the end of next month, we need to have bought it. Basically, that's our time frame, our deadline. All right, so let me cut some of these up. I guess we'll do a time lapse. I don't generally like time lapsing timber work because it can be quite visually frustrating to watch because it's a bit erratic, but I will give it a go nonetheless. What else though? And we'll take down we'll probably take down that one. I don't want to take down too many more, but look, we've got to see how much they're going to be worth anyway, don't we? Okay, we have probably maxed out what the poor Massey is going to be able to pull here. We've got about two and a little bit trees. Oh, except for this last little bit. This is probably the last little bit here. It can go on top, like sugar on top. Okay, beautiful. All right, so the little Massey is probably maxed out there. I'd hate to think how much is on this poor thing, but look. Upgrades are necessary, and the way we're going to be upgrading... Oh, we might be overloaded here. We're going to have to take it very, very slow and steady. Luckily, it's just up in town. Oh, Ham, you realise that you've cut that tree. Ooh, in the way of where you're actually going here. Let's see if we can just move this thing out of the way. Okay. I can't quite get under it. Let's see if we can get under it here. Either way, we could just push it. There we go. There we go. You're pushing it. You're doing it. You're doing it, Ham. No. Okay. Pull it back because the other tree was in the way. And it's not bad if we actually pull it back out of the way over here. Turn hard. Okay, leave it there. Okay, leave it there. Like it just wanted to keep coming for a ride. Okay, let's just have a look at this cleared area now. Now, just imagine we're going to plow away all that shrubbery and take down that shrubbery just there. I might be able to bring the ride-on down and just hack some of that stuff down out of the way. So we might do that a little bit later. Might just get rid of that last bushy tree just there. Whoa, we just have to be careful because this is going to get very, very, very... very rocky, very quick. Okay, can I get rid of this? Right, good. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Now, I don't know where the stumps are. I don't know if the stumps are still there or not. But I guess time will tell. Okay, so yes, you can imagine this area, and you can see how much land here. If we can get a better shot here. Not quite. I might take down a couple of the trees on this side just to open it up a little bit more as well. But you get the idea of what I'm trying to achieve here, and it's going to just help us in turn. Probably, oh, there's a log in the way. I've got a lot of logs in the way I'm probably going to need to try and deal with. But you can see, hopefully we can make a little bit of extra cash out of this today just to help us edge forward. Now, we're already 960 in the hole by putting this timber frame on. But, boy oh boy, the timber frame, if I didn't spend that 960, I think I'd be struggling at the moment. It is an absolute godsend, this little timber frame. Alright, so the beacons are on. We're going to be driving very, very cautiously because this poor little Massey, I reckon, is extremely overloaded. So what I might do, I might just give you a nice little series of cuts of me driving to the store, shall I? And hopefully you can keep an eye on me and I don't roll the tractor. I see I'm avoiding the big ditch just there. Right, let's go. Okay, got to go past our old field just here. Seems like only yesterday we just owned that field. Because we did. There's the timber store just up in there. He's a very local small business owner, but he's got... Whoa, are we going to be able to get up this hill? He's got a little bit of cash flow to back himself up and get himself going. He is new, like me. So it's really nice to establish these new connections with other new business owners in the actual town. And hopefully together we can push forward and make some money together. Now I think I'm going to have to reverse down in here. This doesn't seem like it's a very easy place to get into. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's try and do this. We're going to have to reverse down in here. He is open. He's got his shed open. He did say it would be open. So, let's see how we go here. Swing around. We're going to have to just take it nice and cautiously, I think. Now get a bit of width there and then swing back hard. There's a couple of stump fences just here that I'm going to... Oh, no, that's not going to work. So he's got that log fence just there. That's kind of... It looks like some kind of old, like, war pike. Like, infantry. I mean, not infantry, horse pike sort of thing. You know, they used to jam in the ground when the cavalry came charging in, and it would be a defensive mechanism for the infantry. Okay. This is not an easy place to line up in here, I'll be honest. I'm going to just try my best, try my darnest to do this. But there's a lot of little obstacles in my way. Luckily, we don't have a super big trailer. It'd be nice if there was an easy way to get this in here. Alright. I'm going to try there. Alright, let's see how we go. There we go. Hey, that's a good little price. 4,300 for our lot. Alright, well worth it indeed. So, now that we know that's the case, a couple of more trips, and we might have enough for our tractor today, which is going to help us. And who knows, we might even be able to get that field planted today. I don't know, but we're going to work towards it. So, job number one today. Let's get all that timber sorted. We can work out the grass field later. It's a giveaway sign here. I've got to give way to that yellow van. That looks like my egg van from my multiplayer series that I'm doing with all the members. I wonder if that is my egg van that person has stolen. Okay, let's get into some time-lapsing here, and let's get these trees sold off, cut down, and then we can go purchase our new John Deere, and then we can plant our field. 13,379 in the bank. Only a few more thousand to go. That was a nice big load we just got then. Managed to get 3 trees on that. Whoa, sir. Okay. Why don't you put your beacon on your bald head there so I can not hit you next time? Crikeys. Blinded by the bald head. Can't see just because the sun is shining on his head. So probably only need to take out a couple of more trees anyway. I'm pretty happy with the clearance we've got so far. And I don't know if you noticed, but it might have been going too quick for the time lapse, but when we get down there, it feels like it's still quite dense and there's still quite a thick lot of bushland there. So like I was saying last time, I haven't really detracted from the fact that there's a lot of bushland there for the wildlife to still hide in and make their homes and live and feel safe, while also giving us the needed room to expand our little grass field just a little bit further. It's only adding a little bit extra corner, but it's going to make all the difference early on, especially when it comes to generating a little bit more income. So a little bit of hard work for a little bit more income, granting us the ability to buy a better tractor as well. Really going to hold us in good stead for the future. You can just see here how thick it still does look coming in through here. I mean, I haven't really taken a lot from it. I mean, I've taken some big, tall timber, but I really haven't taken that much, to be fair. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up. I'm going to load up another trailer load here, and then I'll meet you when we're actually selling off the next load, and we can see how much we've got in the bank. All right, here it is. The last load is backed in, and we are ready to sell it. Now, I've contacted the dealership. I've let them know that we've got money. What do I want to do? Pay here. Hey, 6.5 thereabouts. Wow, that's fantastic. So the timber guy here, he's really happy. We're just going to drop in to the store on the way home because it is literally just around the corner. I'm going to pay for the John Deere. However, they have said it'll take them a couple of hours to get it ready. So in the meantime, before we go pick it up, what we'll do is we'll deliver the seeder down to the cultivator down to the new farm. Then by then we'll get in our taxi or our Uber, head over to the dealership. Whoa, crikeys! There's our Uber driver right there, and we'll then go and pick up the John Deere as soon as it's ready, so we can continue on cracking on with the actual harvest. All right, I'll just turn around here. And I'll run inside and pay for the John Deere. I'm not going to show you guys it yet. I've done a little bit of inspection on it already. I've already seen it, but I'll leave it as a surprise for you guys, okay? Right, all purchased, 15,500 pounds coming straight out of our account, leaving us back with 4,400. So we're back where we started before we started today, basically. And those timber frames put us down into the 3,500 pound bracket. But so with the timber work we've done, we've managed to clear ourselves the forest section. We've managed to make room for more grass area, but without having to destroy the forest. I feel it's been really good. We've been able to buy our new John Deere tractor, and we've been able to modify our trailers. So all in all, a pretty good day so far. I'm going to plop this down in here. We're going to pick up the cedar and stuff. They're going to let me know when the tractor is ready to go and pick up, and I'm really excited to go and get it. I might have to put this... you know what? I'm going to leave it configured to timber frame at the moment. Okay. That's that. Now I believe our cultivator is in here. I always keep forgetting where I'm putting all the implements. Okay, we'll open these up. I'll open these up too, just in case. So there's the cultivator, we're going to need that. And there's the seeder there. So we need both of these. I will take the cultivator first. This is, getting this tractor is going to help us manage our big field so much better. Now, I probably could have bought a rake as well, or a hoe, so I could weed that field. I'll just end up spraying it anyway. It just is what it is. So I'm really super duper excited to pick up this John Deere. A plow probably wouldn't be bad now that we can actually probably... We've got about 100 horsepower. It is literally 100 horsepower on the dot, this tractor. So now that we've actually got that, a plow's probably not out of reach. And going forward, we need to do some... We will need to do some plowing to our fields, put it that way. We can't just keep cultivating it, because all that's doing is turning over the old crop. And eventually we are going to have to do a deep root dig of the actual field itself. Right, so we're just here. Now look, I know that this field is not big and I could have done it with the Massey, but I just feel going forward this is the right decision to make. And everything we've done today has helped benefit the farm. Alright, it's almost 3:30 now. I decided to, when I came back, I just had a little bit of lunch, or late lunch, put it that way. And we're basically now just going to drop the seeder here. I'll return the Massey Ferguson back to the farm. And then I might walk. It's a lovely afternoon for a walk, but I am in a bit of a hurry because I want to get this field done today. If I can get this field planted today, then that's going to be really good for next season, because hopefully will mean we can get our crop that month earlier rather than waiting a little bit later for it. We can get the field turned around once more. Okay, I've been indicating all the way, Ham. That's hopeless. Let's just plop this. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I will plop it just here. That's fine. Okay. We'll take this back now. I'm super excited. I'm really excited. Okay. Pulling into home. I can turn that beacon off now. I will probably park just up in here. Yeah, this will be a nice place to park our tractors from now on, I think. I will have to get a pressure hose washer at some point too. Right, so you can actually just park nice here where my firewood pile is. Okay. Pop that down there. Alright, now I'm going to call for the actual Uber or taxi, depending on which one arrives first. I'll make a competition out of it to see which arrives first. And then we'll see you guys up at the store very shortly. Thanks, mate. Nothing coming. Oh, and there it is, just there. Oh, yep. That is our brand new beauty. What an absolute ripper that is. Oh, yes. All 100 horses of it. John Deere 6300. We've got a nice roof this time too. Now, they did offer to sell me the front loader attacher section for it, which they have. However, it's brand new and it will cost me $1,500 to do it. Now, I have the money. At the moment, I have no need for that. I will want it though, because we are going to be utilizing this tractor going forward to do our front loader stuff. However, I needed to just keep money in the bank because we don't know what we're going to need in an emergency. Okay, so I'll just go in and grab the keys and then we'll jump in this bad boy. Let's get in and fire it up. Oh yes, look at this. We've got a grown-up tractor. What an absolute beauty. I cannot wait to get this thing in action, which is going to be right now, by the way. Unfortunately, however, we don't have any beacons. It's pretty bare bones in terms of what it's got on it, but what it has got is plenty of horses under the hood, plenty of ponies to pull us along. Oh, she's a beauty. This is going to help us go forward much quicker. And make life much easier. Okay, here's our little dirt tickler we'll put on first. Now remember how much we struggled last time, so let's see how much we might struggle this time. Let's just go around like this. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Okay. Alright, get that unfolded. It's pretty bare bones, isn't it? But it's our bare bones, and I love it. already I can absolutely feel the power difference too in this thing. Alright, so I'm not going to stuff around. This time lapse, when we do this time lapse, is going to consist of us finishing the cultivating. Oh, look at this. Oh, it does it so beautifully easily. The poor Massey. Look, I'm not going to lie. I friggin' love the Massey Ferguson, and it's going to it will remain on the farm. Trust me. We are not losing the Massey. It's such a useful handy tractor that we've got, especially doing for little runaround stuff now. It's going to be brilliant. But having this is it's absolute dream for us. Oh, look at that. It's a dream. I thought, you know, if we had to use the Massey on this field, the poor little Massey might have struggled just a little bit, especially because it's on a bit of a hill. So you can see the actual slope that we are on, which would have made it really hard for the poor little thing. So this is going to be a much better tractor for all of these types of heavy lifting jobs we have to do. It probably means I can increase the size of the tools and implements that we're going to be using as well, which is also going to be brilliant. Because once we do that, it's going to make jobs so much quicker. Well. I would like to think that we pretty much quadruply lessened the time it would have taken us. Not quite a sentence you would typically say, but I reckon at least it would have taken us quadruple the time to do that with the Massey Ferguson. At least. Minimum, I think. We would still be going on the cultivating, I would predict. But either way, the John Deere, a really great asset to the farm. Super impressed with how easily it flew through doing that work just then. Now we've got some wheat in the ground. We've got that field turned over, which is absolutely brilliant. Going forward, I might just have to go like this so I can see what I'm doing here, please. Going forward, we are going to have to start to work on, I'll just turn here, the new grass area, the new area that we just cut down. We're going to be working on getting that grass implemented. So what that means next time is we're going to probably have to do some grading. We're going to have to do some shrub clearing. Let's see if we can back this up in here. Then we're going to have to tear up that ground and plow it in, and then we're going to have to plant that seed in. So we've got our work cut out for us in terms of trying to get that new grass area sort of meshed in, if I may say that. Yeah, I may. We'll go over and pick up the cultivator too, because we don't want to leave that sitting over there by itself. Yeah, so it's going to take probably next episode, which is next month, which is actually a good job because we've finished our work for today. And we will be going into the next month. So, which is actually good because next month we're going to have to weed. Potentially we're going to have to spray our field. We're going to have to do some fertilizing as well. And in fact, we might kick off next time by fertilizing this field down here, getting the first layer on. Then we'll probably have a sleep. And then what we'll do is we'll get into getting all that grass. Oh, we'll do the weeding as well. Okay, so we'll just get this cultivator inside the shed here as well. Look, cows, meet your new friend John Deere. The cows are excited. Never have they seen such a tractor in this farm in their life. We inherited those cows, just remember. We didn't actually buy them. They came with the farm. Alright, look at that. Both of our tractors lined up beautifully. What a great addition to the farm. I've been Van Ham. Thanks for joining me here on Fichthal. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. As I said, next time out, we've still got our work cut out for us to get that field lifted and turned around and meshed in. And we've got some weeding and fertilizing to do as well. So stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for hanging out today. Stay safe wherever you are, and thank you for your precious time. It means a lot. Stay glued to your screen. Get out of here.